All right, good day, my friends. How are you? Whoops, where are you pointing the camera, Chuck? It was the lens was pointed that way as I spit all over myself. So what I was gonna say is I set my bench up here. I was gonna say we're gonna get started on that new build, that model build. But first, let's get a coffee. No, not that kind of coffee. We got this coffee right here. Oh, what? That's not a coffee, Chuck. What the hell? That is something entirely different. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Well, you know, it says coffee porter. So, you know what? Hey, that works for me tonight. It's from Tofino Brewing. It's way out by the edge of the ocean there. It's a surfing town. So, we're going to give this a try today while I'm tinkering, building, you know. It's creamy. Wow. Very strong. I'm going to get halfway through this and be drunk and not build it all. Watch. It deserves a second sip. Wow. I need to put it back in the freezer for a little bit. Cool it off more. So, okay. I'm already talking tangents. You know what? I was going to start this build tonight, but I realized I don't have a Scotch-Brite pad to start preparing the surface. Now, this is the light bright enough? Hold on, I'm going to turn up that light a bit. The surface on a lot of this plastic is shiny, and that means, you know what? Paint doesn't stick to shiny. It needs a bit of a surface to bond to. Even though it's plastic, it kind of sort of melts into it. I'd rather do it proper. The other thing I think I'm going to need is more glue. So this past weekend, because this is all I got left, and this little bit of glue came from one of my model kit junker projects. So yeah, this is, who knows how old this is. So we took a little trip out of town. Now when I say I live in a small town on an island in the middle of nowhere, I really mean it. This small city that I live in, Port Alberni, is quite small. Only 17,000 people live here. And in order to get to the next town, I have to drive along this waterfront for an hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes. And this is all you see. Unbelievable. And finding supplies out here is next to impossible because I'm in the middle of nowhere that doesn't even have Amazon delivery. I have to go by UPS post office. So no model shops in town, no glue shops in town. So I had to go, like I said, hour and 15 minutes over to the shops over there and I found glue at a craft store, Michael's Crafts. $6 for this. $5.99. So I got some Testors glue. Yes, I still love old-fashioned Testors glue. Very limited on supplies there for what I had. I should have asked for a chrome pen to do detailing, but I forgot. Yeah, it is what it is. So the other thing, I was searching for some knives, hobby knives. Check this pricing out on the hobby knives. Cutting blades, look at $17. Holy shitball. 12 for smaller. And they got $13.99, $14 and $18.99. You know, so I didn't purchase that knife, but we did go to Dollarama or Dollar Tree, and you know what? $1.25 for the same type of product. So this was a no-brainer, being a cheap bastard and limited funding. So I'd rather pay this than that extraordinary freaking triple price. So I think for the time being we're going to throw that back in the box till we get a Scotch-Brite to prep this for primer. And we're going to move on to something else. Wait for it. Yes, that's right. The stalled project of the shop truck group build, which is way overdue. I don't know, when was this thing due? I think Christmas? Before Christmas? After? Okay, I haven't even opened this up since I came here. When did I come here? December? So I wrapped this to survive the trip in a J-cloth so it wouldn't get scratched, the paint. Even though I gotta put the pearl on it, I think was the next step. Hey, at least the paint will be good and cured and dried. There we go. Wow, look at that. Actually, the paint doesn't look too bad on this. The white went fairly good, considering it's just a base coat. So I've got to clear this. That'll be the next thing I have to do. Sorry, not clear it. Pearl, then clear. If it ever stops raining. It's back to raining again. Welcome to the wet coast, west coast. Interior, I like it. Wow, that looks good. That looks really bright. Oh, a little bit of touch up there. The other thing I did was I wrapped everything up really nice. Those are rims for future project. We won't talk about that or get into that. This is the glass, I think. No, the hood. That's the hood for that. I wrapped it up. And yeah, interior. I can probably prepare the interior, I think, too. What else? That's the rear frame section. If we remember, I built this frame in 2 sections. Front section, the original NASCAR kit, and then the back is the original of this shop truck, or the Ramcharger, sorry. So the back end is Ramcharger, because it fits on the frame, and the front end is a NASCAR kit, one of the monogram kit, I think. So all the rest are going to be extra pieces. The tires, I think I'm going to use the NASCAR tires too. Now I thought I saw a video there, which I should try and re-find. Somebody did a video on how to put treads on a slick type tire like this one. I've gotten an idea myself, but I wonder how he did it. I'm curious. I'll have to look back. I totally forgot about that video and probably never saved it to anything. I have no clue what that's from. It's a 4-cylinder engine. They don't belong in Ramchargers. That might be out of my Ford Courier. So we're going to have to take a look and see where we're at on this. I got to find the decals. That's the most important. Where I put the decals for this. Oh, yeah, they're there in the bottom of the box, I think. There are... Is it? Is it not? No, there's a card there. Shitball. I've got to do some... Oh, no, there's the hood. No, that's the different hood. I got parts and pieces everywhere. I don't know what I'm doing. Where? Oh, my God. I don't know where I put the decals. Bad news. Yeah. So here's a V10 powered engine. It's getting a V10 engine. Viper engine. And if you remember, I'm missing the exhaust on this, so that's the next thing I have to look at. We might do the Models by Glenn thing and run it with no exhaust. But I'm worried about the decals. They could be stuck somewhere, could be hidden. We're not going with those Ramcharger decals. We are going with these slots though. I like the slots and lowered look, so yeah, let me figure out what I got going on here and I'll come back maybe later. I'm gonna sort through this and I'm gonna go to the Heritage Center today. We've got some small jobs to do and then we'll probably come back and do this a bit later. So yeah, we'll check you out in a little bit, guys. So today we're going to be running this. We have to move one of the low bed trailers. So this is an old 64 GMC with a 671 Detroit diesel in it. They say it's very loud, very noisy. So it'd be interesting just to, yeah, a lot of this collection, they have to every once in a while start them up and let them run and drive them around. So there you go, kids. That's just a video clip or two of us doing some preparation for upcoming shows. Anyhow, yeah, I don't think we're gonna do too much more videoing here. I think we're just gonna lay things out. I'm gonna do a little bit of playing with some items on this kit, and we'll come back next video and show you how far I get. There's actually not a long way to go on this. I only got a few small things, like the engine, we don't need that. Just the wheel backings, that'll stay. We'll have to start finish the interior, and yeah, start gluing all the frame together. Oh, I have to prep that for clear, so we'll sand it with some very superfine sandpaper, clear it, then put the decals on. Or sorry, not clear, let me rephrase that. I gotta put pearl on it. That's what it's doing. It's getting a pearl coat, and I have to do up the rims, and like I said before, so not a lot to do. So looking forward to finishing this off also. So there we go. I think that about does it for today's video. There's going to be no clearing or no adding pearl onto that group build kit. So I think we're going to wrap it up and come back next time. So we're going to get some warm weather next week. So it means I'll be busy doing some camping. I'm getting forward to excited to get out camping. And you know what? One of these days I got to buy a battery for that. They're hard to find here. Like I say, middle of nowhere. Buy a battery, get this thing running, and get that thing out camping besides pedal bike. Anyways, blah blah blah. Let's end it. Cheers, my friends. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and thanks for posting your videos here on YouTube. As I spit all over. So excited to put up this video. No, not really. Anyways, cheers, my friends. Stay awesome until next time.